It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know if preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season. And I think really what it boils down to, this is another great opportunity to have your players play in live.
One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
At the 30-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. The Commanders have Jamison Crowder ready to return. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky for so many guys on the roster. It's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on them how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth and potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Dolphins offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to third and 3. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's complete to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 45-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. Tua gives it to Mostert. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's complete. And it is Beckham. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
2 yards on the pickup.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Off play action, it's Tua. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Daniel. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To the air again is Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run here with Eckler. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Eckler. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's fourth and goal.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 2-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
From the gun, here's Tua. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Daniel. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day. And remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Tua now on first down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he'll get about 8 it's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Commanders' 13-yard line.
To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. And he finds Tyreek. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second and goal. Tua to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A 21-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be third down. The tight end Ertz in motion. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop. So we are at halftime in this preseason matchup. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Another run here for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
this ball incomplete on third down.
missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Man in motion here is Washington. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw, White. He finds the open man, Braxton Berrios.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's White to throw. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Now, for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Commanders are on the board. It's 10-7.
Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. White gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here's White. Into the hands of Berrios. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Commanders' 35-yard line.
Man in motion is Berrios. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They put Smythe in motion. White from the pistol. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now White. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's to the 3rd-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one brought in by Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Now this time they'll look to throw. The pressure gets there and down he goes. A sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to cut the deficit in half. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking for Berrios downfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington. Now, Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. To the air now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And that won't help a lot. Manages a yard for that run. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
He'll run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. A dive, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Havrasik good with the extra point. And the Commanders make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is White. That's taken in by Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is White. Now a screen set up for Achane. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
Now, faking the give. He gets that complete to Berrios. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Man in motion here is Washington. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a third and 10.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Man in motion here is Washington. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Complete to River Craycraft. It's a turnover on downs.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him. Oh, the ball's out. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Recovered by the offense.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on first and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. They run over center with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commander's first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from South Florida.